It's been 2 months since I've last done a deadlift. That's a bit too long. That's too long, even in the phase that I'm in right now, hitting the quads and focusing all my energy to the quads. You don't want to go 2 months without practicing a sport, practicing a movement. That's just way too long. I lost track of it. To be honest with you, I lost track of it. It was way too long. Last time I deadlifted was I think it was 20th or something like that of December, a long time ago. There was a trap bar deadlift somewhere there in early January, I think. But those 2 sessions, and then before that, I don't even know. So deadlifting has kind of fallen out of the picture completely since I've, focused on the quads and the anterior chain completely. I thought today was a good day to do it. Number one, I remembered that I haven't done it in a little while. And my quads are sore. And so I can't really do anything with squatting. My triceps and elbows are a little bit sore from all the push-upping. So I thought, man, today's really a non-event, really. So why don't I use this opportunity to, play around with something that I should be practicing much more often than I am right now. So I started deadlifting. Felt off, man. Felt really off. I felt uncomfortable. I felt unsure. I felt like my lower back was fully exposed. I didn't feel confidence in my lower back, stability. A lot of these types of feelings that I had. I started, working up to 140, 150 range, and then it started kind of feeling a little bit better. Started, tightening the right muscles. My lower back started tightening up and feeling a bit more sure of itself. I ended up going to 230, hit 230 really nicely. That felt confident, strong all the way through, good speed off the floor. Then I got to 250 and I tried to pull 250. I just thought, let's give it a go. It was going to be a fight and there was no way I was going to do that. My lower back was letting go. I didn't have the confidence in stabilizing lower back and I called it there. I tried to do it twice. I tried to kind of sit more lower to kind of protect the lower back, but no. My lower back seems to be, either there's technical, CNS proficiency there, I've kind of forgotten how to move, how to, tighten for the deadlift, or my lower back is weakened. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to take anything out of this session at all. It's just, I'm out of the groove, basically, completely. But I was quite pleased that I could do 230. To be honest with you, I thought I was going to do much less. But 230 felt strong. I would say even today, 240 would have been possible, which is saying a lot because, I don't really like deadlifting at home. For one, I'm making a lot of noise. I'm always, conscious of making a lot of noise, slamming the weights. I hate doing that. And number two, the bar is very stiff at home here, man. The higher power bar is brutally stiff, which puts that extra bit of tension, pressure to the lower back, breaking that initial, a little bit off the floor is so crucial for me. And I'm weak off the floor, and then you add a stiff bar into the mix, and I'm really weak off the floor. So anytime I'm deadlifting off the floor, at home with a stiff bar, I'm always kind of like, this is gonna feel crap, and it did feel crap. But I felt like my quads and the connection that I have with them right now kind of felt good. I felt like I had more speed off the floor. If it was for my lower back being more sure of itself, I reckon today would have been really good. But because I'm out of the groove, it didn't feel all that confident through the lower back. The knees, felt quite strong. The quads were there. So, with this major focus that I have with the quads, I don't really know where to put the deadlift. I should be tucking in the deadlift somewhere, even if it's exactly what I did there. 15 minutes of work, just add the plates on, feel the bar, feel the movement, feel what it is like to tighten the core, tighten the lats, tighten all of that. Even my knees were kind of feeling a little bit crap on the floor when I was doing that, knee kind of deadlift thing that I have always done for quite a while now. Even that kind of felt a little bit uncomfortable because there's a way you position your knees. You don't want to be putting bone onto the floor. There's a little way you kind of rotate out and you put kind of like that, whatever it is, like a fat pad or whatever the hell it is, like a bit of soft tissue there on the knee. So even that kind of felt weird. I just felt out of rhythm. Then I went to squatting. Squatting was going to feel crap. My quads are sore, proper sore. This is somebody telling you that I have, sore quads, and I've historically never had sore quads, man. These moments are so far few between. But now, since doing the hundreds and hundreds of bodyweight squats, my quads are on the map, and they're sore all the way through. At the bottom, all the way at the top, everything's freaking sore. So, and they look jacked, man. They look so full. I mean, the small quads, whatever. Like I'm nothing special, but to my own eyes, when you're like, training, you're doing, lifting and you're bodybuilding or powerlifting or whatever, it's very hard to see change in your body because you're with it every day, right? And you kind of rely on other people noticing, oh, you put size here or there, whatever. I have noticed size gains on my quads. So that is a big thing. When you yourself notice a change, that means all the other people who don't see you every single day will definitely notice a change. So very happy about that. But because I'm getting after the freaking quads, after the bodyweight squats, after these hundreds and hundreds of reps, my frequency, my consistency with top end weight is fluctuating majorly. Basically, I can hit good weight twice, if I'm lucky, 3 times a week at the moment. All the other times I'm sore, wasted from the lower back, because this is the thing with bodyweight squats. Some of you guys are probably asking yourself, why is the lower back an issue for you right now? Well, when you are bodyweight squatting, there's no weight on your back, and so your lower back does whatever it needs to do, right? I'm probably butt winking a lot when I'm doing the bodyweight squats. I'm kind of thinking about it as well, and I'm allowing it. I don't care because there's no axial loading on me. So if I butt wink, I butt wink. I don't care. I just want to make sure that I'm loading my quads. And interestingly enough, when you do butt wink, I feel like I'm loading my quads more, because if I'm locking the lower back in completely flat, then I tend to lean over a little bit more. So I'm trading that lean for a little bit more verticality and then sacrificing a little bit of that positioning of the lower back because I don't care. There's no weight on my back. So that, motion, butt wink, not butt wink, that motion of the lower back is probably fatiguing the muscles around there. But anyway, having said all of that, I'm quite happy that I deadlifted today. I'm happy how it felt. And I'm also thinking to myself, like deep down, I'm thinking to myself, man, deadlifting, man, do you need to deadlift frequently? Right now, I want to say, like, you don't need to deadlift at all. I haven't processed these thoughts all that much, but when 230 went up, I thought to myself, Jesus, man, I haven't touched the freaking deadlift in 2 months. I'm completely detrained and I can hit 230. My deadlift will move with my squat. That's exactly how it feels right now. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should give it another 2 months of not touching it and really getting after these squats and then seeing what happens. I don't know. I need to think about it a little bit more. But right now I'm thinking to myself, the way I am positioned with my weaknesses and what's happening with my body, I'm thinking, just focus on the squats, everything else will come. Everything else will come. Squats and push-ups. That's it. That's the freaking program that I'm doing right now. Squats and push-ups. That's it. Everything else can just chill. It's interesting. And I'm definitely one of those guys that loves to have that minimalistic kind of exercise selection. I just want to have one exercise and do it for 1 billion reps. For some reason, that gives me peace. That gives me mental clarity. That gives me, okay, I'm going to go from 45 down. That's what I'm doing today, and that's it. That's my whole focus. And I kind of love that. I don't know why. I don't like having 16 exercises for the session. It just mentally fatigues me, man. It's just too much noise, too many cues to think about, too much going on, too much to think about. One thing I'm doing, squats. I know how to do squats. Bang, bang, bang. Do 1 billion of them. Beautiful. I don't know. I'm sure there's some of you guys that are listening to this, they're thinking, oh God, kill me. I need variation. I'm one of those guys that doesn't need variation. I'm happy doing this, especially when I know that my quads are growing finally after freaking 1 billion years of not moving at all. That's feeling good. My hips feeling good. Everything's feeling good. Why not continue? So, anyway, I don't know. I don't know where I stand with the deadlift right now. The only thing that's in my mind right now is, I think I need to do something for my lower back. I think. Because my lower back feels a little weird. Like the strength was there, right? 230 went up, the deadlift. That's fine. I'm happy with the level of strength that I've had after 2 months off. But I feel like that was the weakness today. I feel like, probably because of the squats and whatever, like I explained, the butt wink and all that. But man, I wouldn't mind. But then again, what do I do, I can't do it all. 45 hyper is in my mind right now. The only thing to do right now is to actually buy the 45 hyper. I don't have it at home and I haven't been to the gym, and I frankly don't want to go to the gym. I'm kind of in this phase right now where I'm just working out at home. Especially with increased hours of work and all that, I just can't be asked going to the gym and travel there, travel back, all that stuff. Like it's just time wasting for no reason. I can just do everything at home. Anyway, that's what's on my mind, guys. Another squat every day. What's today? 11:79. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Lots of days. Anyway, guys, appreciate all of you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.